Hello friends, this is Normal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two budget smartphones, the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus with the Samsung Galaxy J3 2060. So these two phones are priced almost in the same category, almost the 8 to 9K price point. The Lenovo Vibe K5 Note is priced 8499, while the Samsung Galaxy J3 is priced 8999. So both these devices have a lot of similarities and we'll also compare various aspects about these phones and see which is better value for money. So before we go into the detailed aspects, first have a look at the specs. So this Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus comes with a Full HD display. It's powered by the Snapdragon 616 octa-core chipset coupled with 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. It has dual SIM card support, Android Lollipop, custom Vibe UI, 2750 mAh battery, 4G LTE and a 13 megapixel rear camera, front facing 5 megapixel camera. Now going to the Samsung Galaxy J3, so this phone comes with a 5-inch HD display. It's a Super AMOLED display. It's powered by a Spectrum quad-core chipset coupled with 1.5GB RAM and there is 8GB internal storage. It has a 2600 mAh battery and it runs Android 5.1.1 Lollipop with custom TouchWiz UI. Now on the camera front, this has an 8 megapixel rear camera, LED flash and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. Now that was the spec aspect of these two phones. Now let's go into the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see both these devices are typical budget smartphone. So there is no wow factor in either of these devices. Both are typical designs. But having said that, the Lenovo's Vibe K5 Plus has a metallic construction when compared to the plastic finishing on the Samsung Galaxy J3. So the Vibe K5 Plus is one of the few devices in this price point offering metallic design, and on top of that it has a removable battery and rear panel. So that adds to the value of this device. Now talking about the Samsung Galaxy J5, this is the tried and tested design of Samsung. Nothing's new. You can see the home button, 2 capacitive touch buttons. Even on the Vibe K5 Note, we have 3 capacitive touch buttons. Both these devices do not offer backlit capacitive touch buttons. And here on the rear panel also, Samsung has gone in with the same old design. Nothing's new. Lenovo has almost similar design as that of the A6000 and A7000. So all in all, in the design and build quality, both these devices do not offer anything new to the segment. But overall, in the build quality aspect, we would say the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus is better choice here because of the metallic construction. Now let's move on to the display. So here both these phones have a 5-inch display, but the resolution is the different. Now the Vibe K5 Plus has a Full HD panel that's 1920 by 1080p display. So you can see that it's more dense and the pixels per inch is really good. It's 441 pixels per inch and it looks really crisp and sharp and the viewing angles are also really good. So the display quality on the Vibe K5 Plus is really good. Now there is no protection offered on this display. Now going to the Samsung Galaxy J3, here again it's a 5-inch display, but it's a HD display, that's 720p display. But the good aspect about this display, it's a Super AMOLED panel, so which means the colors look really punchy and quite good even though it's an HD panel. The touch response feels really good on both these devices, but we would say the overall display quality looks better on the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus because it has a Full HD panel. So that was the display aspect. Now let's move on to the software and performance. So both these phones run Android Lollipop. We have this Vibe UI on the K5 Plus, and this is a stripped down variant of the Vibe UI. This has a lot of different differences when you compare with the Vibe UI on the Lenovo K4 Note. So this is again a decent looking UI, not too many options offered, but it does offer some theming, customization, etc. And it's pretty fast as well, although not too many options are offered. It's pretty slick and fast. No major lags or issues. The multitasking is also pretty useful. You can see that it's pretty fast. The gaming experience is also quite good because of the Snapdragon 616 octa-core chipset. It has 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. You can also expand the storage via micro SD card. There's 4G LTE capabilities. So all in all, it's a pretty good budget smartphone being offered in this price point. Now talking about the performance of the Samsung Galaxy J3. This runs Android Lollipop with custom TouchWiz UI. You can see that Samsung's typical UI, and this also has a S-Bike mode, which is first of its kind. What it does is it's basically do not disturb kind of option. We already done a detailed video on that, so that what it does is it enables bikers to not to be disturbed while riding the bike, and it mutes all the calls, and unless you stop the bike you cannot accept the call. So something like a do not disturb feature on this device, and this is powered by a Spectrum quad-core chipset with 1.5 GB RAM, and this processor is quite capable of decent performance. The gaming experience wasn't that great when compared to the Vibe K5 Plus with the Snapdragon 616 octa-core chipset. So in the gaming experience, we would say the clear winner is the Snapdragon 616 powered Vibe K5 Plus. So, and also there is only 1.5 GB RAM available when compared to the 2 GB on the Vibe K5 Plus. And this comes in only just 8 GB internal storage, which is kind of disappointing for a camera, the smartphone in this price point. And but it is expandable via micro SD card. There is dual SIM card, 4G LTE capabilities. So in that aspect, the Samsung Galaxy J3 is quite equipped. Now talking about the overall software and performance, we would say the clear winner is the Vibe K5 Plus in most of the aspects, be it the storage, gaming performance, overall performance, and the software looks quite decent on both these devices. Now let's move on to the camera. So both these phones come with decent cameras, but the resolution is quite different. You can see that Samsung has gone in for an 8 megapixel shooter, while the Lenovo has gone in for a 13 megapixel shooter. Both have LED flash and front facing 5 megapixel camera. Now if you look at the interface, we would say the Samsung Galaxy J3 has a better interface. There are lots of modes. You can see Pro mode, panorama, continuous shot, whereas on the Vibe K5 Plus we have the normal panorama and only the FX. So in the interface wise, we would say more options are available in the Samsung Galaxy J3. But having said that, if you look at the camera quality, you can clearly see the 13 megapixel shooter on the Vibe K5 Plus is quite good when compared to the Samsung Galaxy J3. Moreover, if you look at the video recording abilities, the Samsung Galaxy J3 can record videos only in 720p, while the K5 Plus has 1080p recording. So in the camera, we would say although the Samsung Galaxy J3 has quite good quality for a budget smartphone, it doesn't beat the Vibe K5 Plus in overall camera quality. Now let's move on to the battery performance. Both these phones have similar battery capacity, the 2750 mAh battery on the Vibe K5 Plus compared to the 2600 mAh battery on the Samsung Galaxy J3. But having said that, we would say the battery performance is quite good on the Samsung Galaxy J3, and it does perform pretty well. Both these phones can take you through 1 day of usage on an average usage, and that's quite decent for a budget smartphone. But there isn't nothing extraordinary out of the battery performance. Both these devices are quite decent in the overall performance. Now we have talked about a lot of aspects. Now which is the better phone to buy here? Now the Vibe K5 Plus is priced 8499, while the Samsung Galaxy J3 is priced 8999. Both are available online only, so in that aspect both are similar. Now if you're looking for value for money, definitely the Lenovo's Vibe K5 Plus is a better choice here, because it has a full HD panel, a better Snapdragon 616 processor, additional 16 GB storage, we have 2 GB RAM, and overall metallic build construction make it is a better choice. So our choice out of this comparison is the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus. So that's all guys, to be the comparison of the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus with the Samsung Galaxy J3. So hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.